Hello, hello. Good Thursday to you. Hope you're having a great day. I'm Carol J. Dunlop, the online wild strategist and Amazon #1 international best-selling author for my book, Unmarket Your Business. How are you doing? I'm coming to you for this Thursday training that I do on our CSI page. And today we're going to be talking about creating your email sales funnel. Well, creating a successful email sales funnel that actually works, converts, and gets you clients. So we're going to go through all the pieces of that. Plus, I'll tell you about the actual product software that I use, how it works, how I use it, give you some examples of that, and I'll show you how you can get a 14-day free trial of it so you can start using it too. So we're ready. Let's get going. And please, if you want more information about the free trial, just drop a comment below and I will PM you with some information I can get you. I don't need that much, just probably an email and a email and a password, get you set up for the 14 days free, and we can go from there because I love this. So let's get rolling. I'm not gonna take up a lot of your time, just enough to get you some information so you can get started converting clients. Why do you need to convert clients anyway? You need to convert clients because you want money, right? You want more clients. More clients bring you more money. And guess what more money does for you? More money allows you to live the life you've always wanted to live in your life, in your business, or rather live life on your terms. Because when you have the amount of money coming in that you need, you can kind of do what you want. I was watching Wendy Williams this morning, and she had Ice Cube on there. One of my favorite entertainers. He's so awesome and just real. And he was saying that throughout his career, he's never had I think he said AR, I guess a account rep in the music industry to tell him how he can make an album or a record or whatever we're calling them these days, or not make it, what he needed to do. And that's a good feeling to be free like that, to not have someone telling you what to do, how to do it, and all that stuff. So that's what I want for you. And I'm going to pass on the information so you can get it done. So one thing I wanted to do really quick, I don't have my thing over here. Oops. I wanted to make sure that I'm broadcasting first. So let me check, because I just hate to be talking. Okay, my thing is spinning. Da 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 da, and then how it goes. All right, so we're not even gonna. Hopefully it's okay. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. Just put it up, right? All right, let's get going with the training, and then we'll we'll see after that, right? Okay, first things first. Let me get my agenda up here, and okay, the first thing that you need to do in creating your sales funnel is figure out how many emails you're going to send out. So your sales funnel can have as many emails as you want and last as long as you want to. But I found that the perfect amount of sales funnel email, to put in your sales funnel is usually 5 to 7. So that gives you. How many emails have to enter? I missed something. Hold on a second. I missed something on my. I don't know why the right thing. There we go. Or rather, how they enter. Sorry, I knew I skipped something. I was like, I shouldn't be talking about that because I'm looking at my notes. So back up. How they enter your sales funnel, where they enter it. Now, usually they're going to enter it on your site or off of your site, your website, or from a lead page or a sales page, or maybe an opt-in page. They're all kind of the same things. You have these different services out there like lead pages, you have Instapage, you have Thrive page, or I think it's Thrive Thrive Hive now that you can use to create sales pages. If you have a WordPress website, you can use those with it, or you also have ClickFunnels. Don't let me forget that king of the funnel thing. But if you have a WordPress website, you can also either have a plugin that creates a landing page, or or maybe your theme creates a blank page itself, which you can convert into a landing page. As you may ask, what is a landing page or an opt-in page or a sales page? It's simply a page without any header stuff like the navigation, home, testimonials, all that, and nothing on the bottom, nothing on the footer. And the reason is a sales page, landing page, opt-in page has one goal, and that is when people land on that page, they can either buy what you're selling on the page, or they can opt in to what you're telling them about on the page, or they can click to go to the event, or they can leave. You don't want any other distractions. You don't want to show them your social media links. You don't want to tell them about you. You don't want them to be able to click away to anything. So that's important, how they're going to enter the sales funnel. They may also enter from a product purchase, or maybe they're entering because they wanted a strategy session with you, and maybe you sent them to your Calendly or Acuity link. Or maybe you did a guest appearance on a podcast or a Facebook Live or Instagram Live, and you dropped the link and you said, go here and you can get a strategy session with me. So this is how your funnel is going to start. They're going to go to some page where they can click a link. It's always going to be sending them to some page where they can click a link, and it should be a page that you control, not something that's I don't want to say it, something that just doesn't have a lot of options. Like even if you say, hey, drop me a PM or a private message or a DM me, they're going to do. And that means that you're going to actually maybe call them or get in touch with them in some kind of way. But if you're not doing that and you're sending them to a link, I repeat, do not send them to your big, wide, wonderful website, because that's going to do nothing but confuse them. Then they're going to forget why they landed on the page in the first place, and they're going to start looking at something else that may not be what you want them to do, and then they may even get bored and leave. So they're going to enter your funnel through some type of page. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. A landing page, an opt-in page, a product purchase, a strategy session page, or a guest appearance. So now we're going to get to the how many emails. And as I said before, typically 5 to 7 emails is really good. And you're going to send them those emails over a period of a few days. So you can either choose to send them one email a day, or you can send one email, skip a day or two. No longer than 2, especially if you're doing 5 to 7, because you want to get to the point. You want to tell them who you are. You want to tell them, what you're about, how whatever this is going to help them, how they're going to benefit from using this, purchasing this, doing this, whatever this is your product or service that you're selling. And then you're going to tell them in another email, hey, if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. This is the cost of not doing this. And then probably right after that, you may give them a story or a testimonial about a client that was working with you and how good everything went with you guys. And then you're going to drop the link or the email, the actual sales email, because within the first 3 or 4, you're not going to really sell anything. You're going to tell them you're going to introduce them to you. So you have to think that people who come into your funnel may not know anything about you. They may have just heard you guest on a podcast or on a Facebook Live. They liked what they heard or saw, or maybe they came through an article and now they want to find out more about you. So just because they want to find out more about you doesn't mean that they're going to buy from you right away. It may take them weeks, days, hours, minutes, years, months. It could take them any amount of time until they feel comfortable that they know you, like you, trust you before they ever open that wallet up and give you money. So you got to make sure that you're nurturing sequence, and that's what you're doing, 5 to 7 emails, which works the best. There are some sequences that are longer. There are some that are shorter. It kind of depends, but you figure out the one that works for you. 5 to 7 usually works for me pretty good. So again, in that, the first email could be, welcome, how are you doing? And here's who I am, my story. The second email could be delving into whatever you just told them about. If it's a strategy session, you're going to tell them how this session is going to benefit them. If it's a product, you're going to talk about how the product is going to benefit them, and all the good things about it, the benefits, not the features, the benefits. Like a benefit is telling them how using this is going to make their life better. A feature is, for instance, it's available, like, let me try to think of a feature that's good. A feature for my social media success strategy course is it's online, right? A benefit is it's online and you can access it 24/7, so you don't have to be tied down to my schedule of delivering it. You can get it on your own time. So you see the difference. A benefit is really a benefit. How is this going to help me? A feature is, okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. But a benefit is really going to help them. So anyway, like I said, after that, then you maybe tell them share a testimonial from a client that you're working with. And if you're just starting out and you don't really have any testimonials about this particular product or service, then I'm sure you have testimonials from somewhere, or get some testimonials from someone who's worked with you, who's purchased something else from you, who's had some interaction with you, and get them to say, how was this interaction? How did this product work for you? How did it work when we were doing this? So people just want to know that you're real, that you get results, that you're not, trying to gyp them, basically what they want. And then when you present the product or service that you're trying to sell, you're going to really dedicate that whole email to that. And you're not going to talk about anything else, just the product and the benefits and what they're going to get out of it. And then your next email, like the sixth one or so, after you present at number 5, the actual product, number 6 is like, hey, if they didn't purchase, and I'll tell you in the next segment about engagement tagging and how you can, once they purchase, you don't have to keep emailing them. But if they didn't purchase and your email software should tell you this, then you come back and you say, hey, I saw you didn't take advantage of this. Let me just show you someone else who did this, or give you another testimonial, or share with you what you're missing out on because you're not doing this, or the cost of not doing this. So, for instance, if you've been struggling with this particular pain point for 5 years, and now you have a chance to solve it, and you're not doing anything about it, what is the cost of you not taking advantage of my program, my product, or my service that's going to get rid of this pain? You're going to suffer with this longer. You're not going to find a solution, that kind of thing. And then you may want to do a scarcity thing where you say, this price is only available for 24 hours. I'm only selling this for 48 hours. This is only available for the first 10 or 15 people. Do a scarcity thing, because that's more than likely going to get people to go ahead and push that button. And if they really want it, they're going to buy it. That's if you've done your work in the first part of the nurturing series and telling them and showing them about, how awesome you are, how you can help them, how you know what their problem is, how you relate to them. So it's not just about, okay, I'm getting you on my list, now I'm going to sell to you. People really do have to know you before they get into that. Okay, next thing, I was talking about engagement tagging. And engagement tagging is really installing tags on your contacts through your mailing software. And ActiveCampaign does a good job of that, a great job of that. I actually love it. I've been using it for about 2 years now. 2 years, maybe 3 years, but I know at least 2 years. So if you are emailing your list, or emailing people who have contacted you and say, hey, I'm interested in purchasing this product, getting a strategy session or whatever, and they're they're inside the nurturing sequence, the email sequence, and they buy, hey, let's time to celebrate, right? Yay, purchase. So now you don't want to keep emailing them and say, hey, buy this again, buy this, because they've already bought. And you've got like 3 more emails to send. You don't want to send it to the person who's already bought. So ActiveCampaign has this awesome thing that they do. It's called engagement tagging. You can set up an automation that says, when this person clicks this link, do not take them out of this automation. Don't send them any more emails. And this link is the thank you page that people get once they purchase from you. So and this is how you know that they bought. They only get the thank you page once they buy, right? So if they're hitting that thank you page, you know that they've already purchased. So the system reads it. If they've hit this thank you page, they've already purchased. Don't send them anymore. Take them out of this automation and put them in another, just stop emailing them about this product or service. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? Believe me, that happened to me when I was with another service, MailChimp, and there was no way to kind of stop the whole thing. You just, they were either on the list or they weren't on the list. And if they purchased, you had to manually go in there and take them off. So if they purchase at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not waking up at 3:30 in the morning once they purchase and manually taking them from one list and putting them on another list. Why not have the software do it for you? You've got better things to do at 3 o'clock in the morning, like sleeping, to worry about you sold a product. Why not when you get up at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, like, yay, I sold a product, and I know this client is already taken care of. That is the beauty of engagement tagging. Also, engagement tagging moves them through the system because you can find out, number one, if they are an engaged subscriber or not. Are they opening your emails? Are they reading your stuff? Are they following the links and going to your website? Or are they ignoring you altogether? Don't you want to know that? Don't you want to know which of your subscribers are actually engaged in what you're doing? They want to know more about you. Well, ActiveCampaign can tell you that. There's some others out there that can do it, and there's some that can't do it at all. But I'd rather have the one that's doing it. Also, you can one more thing that that engagement tagging will do is allow you to reward your raving fans, and the raving fans are the ones who will open most of your emails all the time. And when they open your emails, they go to your link. They read your blogs. They look at your products. They may even purchase some of your products, but they're active. So you want to reward those people. You want a list of those people that's automatically created so that all you need to do is log into that software and say, oh, wow, I've got, 100 raving fans, and I'm going to reward them with a coupon or money off the next program, or maybe a free session, or here's a goodie, something. So isn't that cool? Wouldn't you like to be able to just log in and see who's doing what and who's not doing what? Who are the people who are sleeping on your list? And the sleepers on your list are people who aren't engaged. Why aren't they engaged? Maybe you're not the one for them. Maybe they shouldn't be on your list in the first place, or maybe you're just not doing stuff that they want to be a part of. They got on your list because they thought you were this and you're actually that, and now they're like, I don't really want to be bothered. So why have them on your list and dragging your list down? And also, you're paying for those people who are not engaged. So get them off your list. Do something else with them. All right, next is I want to show you how I use, or tell you about how I use engagement tagging. So I segment out my buyers, my raving fans, the people who are engaged versus non-engaged, the people who, for instance, if they come in through a webinar, I want to know what webinar they came in through. So I created a tag and added to their name. If they come in through a podcast, I want to know what podcast they came from. I want to know what my marketing is doing so that I can actually, do more of the stuff that works and do less of the stuff that doesn't work. So that's a good way to do it. And then I can target their interests. So I can figure out if, okay, I did one thing, this program, I put it out there. My list really liked it. They clicked on everything. They replied back to me. That was great. I did another program or service. They weren't feeling that. They weren't feeling that at all. They didn't click on anything. They didn't reply back. They didn't open the email. They didn't go to the website or anything. So obviously that first thing where they were all like, yay, this is great, I'm going to do more of that. The other thing where it was like, nah, I don't want to do so much of that, I'm not going to do that anymore. Or I'm going to go back and revise it. Maybe I didn't present it the correct way. Maybe I left some things out. Maybe they were confused and didn't know what to do. So it just gives you a time to evaluate what's going on. So then, hold on a second, make sure I'm broadcasting here. So I've told you a lot about ActiveCampaign, how I use it, what the benefits are. The engagement tagging is definitely, that's a feature and a benefit. The engagement tagging is really a feature, but the benefit is how I use it, in separating out and segmenting and being able to see if they're engaged or not. So I want you to get a 14-day free trial of ActiveCampaign and see if you like it. See if you want to put it into your marketing mix. So all you need to do is just make a comment down below saying, hey, send me the info, and I'll do that. Or you can PM me, send me a private message, or you can email me. Well, yeah, if you go to csicorporation.com/contact, you can send me an email if you don't want to put anything in the comments or PM me. But the fastest way is probably to PM me or put a thing in the comments, and I will get back to you and get the information and set you up for your 14-day free trial. And I promise you, you will really like it. I do. I've used it for a long time. I'm a big advocate of theirs, and I just love their service. So again, get your 14-day free trial. 3 ways that you can get this. All you need to do is 1, put a comment in the info, or private message me, or you can go to the website, csicorporation.com/contact, and you can send me, fill out the form and send it to me. But the quickest way is PM me or put a comment below. And thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, for watching, for learning. I'll be doing these every Thursday on our CSI page, and I'll be highlighting the products, software, services that I use that help me grow my business so you can grow your business also. That's all for today. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.